Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me for another stream. Get going here in a second. As soon as I get my screens all sorted out. There we go. Hey, welcome. Brought up, hell yeah. So yeah, I have decided I'm gonna do these guys off stream. So our goal for tonight is basically just to finish doing up this guy. And then that'll be everything. Get them all back together. But before that, we have one more thing we gotta do. We had realized at the end of yesterday's stream that the two decals we had here were upside down. And thankfully, we had a extra set of those ones. So very gently set them down. Where were they? Right here. Yeah, here's our extra set. So I'm gonna leave these off. And these should be pretty easy to position. I realize now the reason I had so much difficulty on the one this side originally was because I had them upside down, so there's a wider spot in a narrower area. So it's with the red on the bottom like this, not on the top like I had it. Oh, it is. I am accidentally messing it up. That's unfortunate. Let's reseat it. There we go. Okay, so now that I know putting it down that is messing them up a little bit, let's use this as a stand again. There we go. The water's pretty warm, the decal's pretty small, so it shouldn't really need to soak it that long. There we go. That's pretty good. go. Let's give it a bit of finish. The next one, soaking. Just get right to working on the waste part. Go. That looks good. A little bit fit to finish. There we go. And with that one replaced, this leg is done. And actually, we can probably reattach the side bit to it. Now that all these pieces are done to detailed. So where do we want to start on this one? I kind of want to leave the back part to last, because that way I can set it like this while I'm working on it. But I don't think there's actually all that many on this side. Yeah, one here, and a pair here. Let's just check. And yeah, it looks like only those ones on the little shoulder. But oh, there's some on the those as well. I'll have to keep that in mind. But I can take those off, which I probably will do now. Actually, for easy use, I can probably take these off as well. These are on here pretty good, so we don't need to worry about them. Okay, so we'll just guess we'll do the ones right here. Those are going to be 104. Should be on this here. Yeah, right here. Oh, 104 and 105. Yeah, one of each. What's this? Oh, that's ominous. Wonder where that little fragment came from. Hope it's not a part that was being held on here. Ominous. It's gray, so it wouldn't be those. I think it might have been a gripper piece on the inside there. It's just not trying to think about it too much. Because that's way too small a piece. I don't think I'd be able to really do any effective repairs with that if I wanted to. I don't want to be going on this side. Good. Okay, yeah, we're low now, so let's focus over here. There we go, it should be good. Good. Now the other side. out. Over this top corner because I didn't leave much room there. Some floating in this. What is that? What a dust or something looks like. Yeah, not gonna worry about it. I ain't gonna worry about it though, 'cause it's gonna catch on something. Gotta change that water. Something floating in it. I don't want to get it on the decals. There we go. We'll get a fresh cotton swab. There we go. Okay. Set that side now. So on this one, 2 here. Oh no, 1 there. 1 on this side. 2 on this side, right? Yeah. Let's find a good way to hold this. Oh, that's where my stand went. Bad grip. Yeah, I guess it'll do. Better I can grab it. Very good grip. Oh, grab this. Actually, leaning on it slightly too. There we go, it should do. I didn't even notice there was a little spray bit poking through there. I probably would have painted that silver if I had noticed it. Yeah, unfortunately, that's right where some of the... Okay, yeah, that is right where inside one of them's going. Perhaps around it? Interesting. 92. Oh, okay, the other side wraps around it. This one just goes right in the middle. Oh, that's easy. But you know what? Now that I see this, I'm probably going to want to paint this silver, because I didn't see that before. So actually, let's do that real quick and let it dry. Work on other parts in the meantime. There we go. So let that dry and clean that up here in a second. Let's do the beam sabers then next. Beam saber, it's half wrap. It looks like 103. Oh, so this side. I didn't really notice this raised detail spot here. I should paint that. Let's do this decal first. 103. Then connect the dots. Side to the other one. These ones apart. Actually, while I have the knife out, I should probably clean this one up too. Gonna be using these all at the same time. Trim the number off. Okay, these go this angle. So let's grab it right top here, right in between the bits, slide it that way. There we go. I hope this panel line doesn't mess it up too much. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it'll actually reach that line, so it should be okay. Sip my coffee. That looks pretty square. Oh no. Oh, it's starting to slide. Damn it. Just a little too much force. Let's loosen it up. Bring it back. Okay, I think I got it. Back to a good position. That was a little sketchy. It's hard 'cause it's a rounded surface. When I apply pressure, it naturally wants to slide a little bit. It's like this one. Punched up a little bit. There we go. We're covered. So this outside is a little bit of the same. Okay, didn't go perfect, but I think we did pretty good. Fit, set. Here we go. Let's do the other side. Wraps are definitely the one of these water slides I have the most difficulty doing. Thankfully, these are only half wraps rather than full wraps. There's only been one piece so far that's used a full wrap in this kit. It was around this little tank here on the side of the Hyper Mega Cannon. Yeah, and I think while this one is done, I'll probably go clean up that paint so I can let the isopropyl have a little bit to dry as well before I put more decals on there. It's not sliding yet. Soak a little more. Lined up pretty good. It slid a little bit there, but that's fine. It's fit to finish. There we go. Here, cover that nicely. There's the details on the beam saber. And you know what? I'm looking at it. Got my paint that piece red. Oh, we'll leave it on here to dry. Next up, these are the only wraps we're gonna really have to do for the rest of this. I think everything else is just straight. There's a very long, skinny one on the backpack wings, I know. So that one will probably be the other most difficult one I do. But other than that, I think we're pretty much good. I don't think there's any like huge big ones left. I think we've done most of those. Yeah, just hop on those. I'll probably clean those up. Actually, yeah, I meant to do that now before I started this one, but I guess we'll keep going with this. I want to clean that paint up. But since I'm doing this too, I'll probably wait and clean all the paint up. Probably the next step is to start on this guy. Or, oh, I can switch this all the way around, so I can just lay it down like this. Oh yeah, that's perfect. There's lots of room to do everything. I'll actually need to isopropyl up on that. Paint decals there. One right down the bottom, so most of that will be fine. some of the ink is getting on the decal there. We gotta be careful here. Pretty well centered though. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it should be fine. I think if I fiddle with a wrap a little too much, I'll probably cause more problems than I want. Okay, last one of these. Should be smooth sailing after this. I really love throwing up flags, don't I? Oh, that's what it is. I was wondering why I sometimes had so much difficulty balancing this on the edge of my water. It's because one of the pegs is actually slightly longer than the other. So it depends on which side I have face up and face down. There's nothing visually different. Oh, it should be enough soak time. Okay. Oh. Okay. There we go. Now we're just gonna do a little bit of red paint on the detail there. Go. Try. So while those are drying, let's actually clean up. It's purple. Pretty clean too. There we go. Cleaned up enough. Let that alcohol dry a little bit. Do up the decals on those. But keep cracking away in the meantime. Start on this. So, starting from the bottom. This one is the alcohol. edges around that a little bit. While I have this, I can actually keep it up here for the residue before. There we go. That looks a bit cleaner now. Uh, 91. We go. Actually, this is a pretty good opportunity. I'm gonna go grab some warm water. Run an ad while I do. BRB. Here we go. Oh, we got a little background noise there. Sorry for that. And let's up out our paper towel too. So it's a little more absorbency. Ooh. So there's one here, one here, one on each side here, one along this edge, one in the middle, one on the sides, two small ones on either side. There's actually quite a few on these block ones. And then the other side here, and then a pair down here. I can go. Oh well. Grab an extra. There we go. That one feels centered now. There we go. Go. Let's do the other side while we're here. Doing pretty well so far tonight. We got those wraps done pretty good. That was nice. As I said, I think that's going to be the hardest. The next hardest is probably going to be the big long piece that goes right here on either wing. Other than that, it's all little ones. I just threw my toothpick away again. What the hell? Well, that's what I get. Probably not bad. I use a fresh one. I don't know how long I've been using those other two. That's good. Oh, there we go. I think we should be covered. Smooth. Treatment on the edges. There we go. Where to next? Well, let's do these wings. So it's 99 and 100 on this little square bit here. There's 99. There's 100. You know what? We should leave these. Work on some of the more in the bulk for the center section here. It's less likely to put my fingers on here than I am to accidentally touch these. So yeah, let's do that. So that'll be 98 is what we're looking for, which won't be on this one. God, I wonder why this is so close to these other ones. Nice. Actually didn't come close to any of those. Okay, those are all good. I'm scared when I knock these over, I'm gonna mess up any of these details. Those are all good. Let's set them back here where they're a little farther away. So I'm less likely to knock them over. looks like these ones pretty much in line with this. There we go. Same one on the other side here. That just went flying. Oh no. God, that could have ended up anywhere. Oh, I think I see it though. Thankfully, it has that bright white backing paper to it. Oh, that was it. Oh, you're gonna have to give me a second here. I've got to take a peek around. Literally pinged out of the end of the that's annoying. Oh, it's gonna be so hard to find. I don't think it could have gone that far, because as I said, it's pretty small and pretty light. So I imagine air resistance would probably kick in. But I figure I'll just... Damn, that really took off, didn't it? I think it might be on my desk somewhere, honestly. Oh man, if it got mixed in with all these, I don't know if I'll ever find it. So just look and see. Saw one somewhere there shouldn't be. That's crazy though. I've never had one of those jump out of the. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was on top of the manual. Thank God. Yeah, I've never had them ping out of the tweezers like that. It's nuts. Yeah, the corner it was attached to is completely gone. Well, that was exciting. How's my audio sounding? Let's do it. Mic check. Mic check. Check, 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 check. Cool. Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if I had a spare for this one. Like, oh. It's good enough. Oh yeah. Entire surface is kind of scuffed up. You can really tell for distance when you get up close, like I am for these things. You can really tell. Wonder what's causing this. There we go. So next up, 112 and 113 in the corners. Right here at the bottom. Go. this is going in the top corners here and here. And after that, we just got one here, and then the wings. Then I think that's it for this body. Oh no, pair down here as well. And then on these ones, we have one here in the middle, one below it, one here. And from the looks of things, we actually have a pair down here. Either side. That's going to be a real small one. I'm starting to look forward to putting this guy all together. I think it's actually going to look great. Kind of going through and looking at all the customizations I've done independently, and they all seem like they're going to come together nicely. Let's lower it down just a little bit. Oh, next one will be over here. Very nice. good. Oh yeah. There we go. Oh, so next let's do these side ones. One here, one here. I remember which ones those are. These two. So let's do the side first. We'll do this one, then the two in the bottom. Then we could probably get these wings done too before I go back. And then when I come back, I'll do 2 missile pods, 2 on the waist, and then I think besides these like fin shields that I've already said I'm gonna do off stream, I think we're done. It'll still take me a bit to do these missile pods. That they have like 5 each, I think. go. Just up with one on the other side nicely. Nice. Okay, other side. That's whole. Sorry, talking about water bowl. This water's so ice cold already. I just refilled it like 30 minutes ago. I guess that makes perfect sense actually now that I say it out loud. That went bad. Oh wow, the plastic's actually cracked here. What the hell happened? Huh. I didn't even notice that. That explains why it was catching right there. Yeah, that's wild. I don't know why this little bit of plastic right on the corner cracked. Maybe it's because I dropped it on it at some point. I could see that. It's kind of pointed out. So if it fell at an angle downward like that, I could see it cracking. Had to get right up close to see it at all, though, so it's not like it's obvious. So now down here, which is 97. Which they give us an extra for, too. Which is nicely. So I'll get this one done, this one done. I'll probably have time to do these two, and then I'll do the big long ones on the wing's edge here when I get back from my break, probably, because it'll have nice warm water, which is probably the best, because that's a real long one. Goes all the way up here or down to here. It's fairly skinny. Go. There we go. Well, that's soaking in. Let's get this other one ready. Probably come in above on this side. Or, yeah, no, that's what I'll do. Slide it down off the bottom. There we go. There we go. Nice. Yeah, when we get back, we'll do these wings. Oh, let me just check something right quick here. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each of these. So 10 more. 12, 14, 16. We've done 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay. Yeah, let's do a couple more before we go for our break. Just making these even. What was that one on the wing? 99 and 100. This end right here. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's lined up pretty straight. That was a lot of that stuff. More than I meant to. Okay, and the other side. Before we lose this one. Yeah. Like I said, after I do this one, I'll probably go for my break. And then when we come back, I'll do what's probably going to be the most difficult decal left. I think are these ones? Yeah. These big, long, skinny ones that go along the front of these. Which they shouldn't be too bad. It's mostly just dangerous because they're so long. There's lots of opportunity for wrinkle snip here. But thankfully, there doesn't seem to be any real like juts or kinks in them that would make it especially difficult. So I think we should manage. Nice. There we go. So when we come back with some nice warm water, we'll do the long decals there, 2 decals on there, and the various decals on the missile pods. But yeah, thank you for joining me so far tonight. I will be back in approximately 10-15 minutes or so. And when we do, we'll wrap this guy up. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I will be back soon. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Let's get this guy done. Oh, I didn't get. God damn it. Longer to make coffee than I was expecting, so I rushed back. I need to get some warm water here. So 1 second. Okay. So, now that we have some nice warm water to start us off, let's deal with these. So 101, 102. I also came up with the battle plan. Oh, actually, before I get back, I just got the warm water. Let's do these two, and then I'm going to repaint the, put a second coat on those beam saber toppers. That way, by the time I'm ready to clean them up, oh, definitely had some rough spots there where the knife cut all the way through for some reason. There we go. So 101 is the one we want first. Lumber sliced off. This knife's just getting dull, I think. I'm gonna find where my replacement slades are. I know I have them somewhere, I just don't remember where. One right around the middle. Look how it curves up. For all really long ones like this. How is this going to be positioned? Okay, pretty much goes as far this direction up to this bump as we can. Oh, pretty nice application, actually. So these should be the most difficult ones we have left. The ones in these pods are a little wide, but they're thicker, so they shouldn't be as hard to position as these really narrow, long ones. I'm going to give it lots of time to soak. Okay, so the way we're going to approach this is you're just going to try and slide it off each end. There we go. Way too much liquid though. Be close to this edge. You know what? Looks pretty good. Try and flatten that out position. Sorry if my mic is rubbing. Locked in trying to get this on good. Yeah, it angled down a little bit, but I just gotta make sure the other side angled down an equal amount. We should be okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be exactly on there, but I don't think I can quite get it. Ah, it doesn't look bad at all. I'm just really worried about trying to re-wet it and slide it. It's gonna be such a pain with how narrow it is. So I'm just gonna try and get this side matched up with it. As long as both sides are the same, it doesn't matter if they're slightly off. One of the things, it's really noticeable now because it's by itself, but when it's on display, you would never notice it. That's so true for so much of customizing these kits. You can worry so much about getting it perfect, but in the end, you're not going to notice the imperfections it's on display. You can only really see them when you're up close and they're isolated. A little lessons transfer stuff. Yeah, and once we get this one on, I'll do some. I want to put another coat of red, a little highlighting here, and then that means that should be dry by the time we need them. We can clean up the edges of that just in time to put them on. Oh, I actually didn't see. Is there any side? No, that's really interesting that there's absolutely no decals on the side of the backpack. You just check these little inserts, make sure there's none missed. Oh, looks good. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Let's tamper down. Gently, gently. I think I did good. That one's even a little straighter than the other one. But they both kind of swoop down here at the end, which is perfect. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough not to be noticeable. Cool. There. Those difficult ones done. There we go. Nice. And that should be... Oh, there's the ones on the waist here. How am I going to do those, actually? I could probably upend the whole thing on its side, right? That does not want to balance like that. There's got to be a way I can get this to stand up like this. I have to do one on this side and one on this side. Actually, does this whole thing come off? Oh no, the plastic's cracking. Oh, I got it off. I just gotta be careful. That plastic. Then we'll slide it back on. Where'd that piece that came off? Colorable, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Just gotta see it. There it is. So yeah, now at least now that I have it off, even if it did damage it, it damaged it on the. It shouldn't matter. Yeah, it didn't damage this side. It was just this top post. Can't really tell. So, and that allows me to grab a grippy grip. Then we can do the sides. But before I get to that, let's redo the red on these. Not redo, put another coat of red on these. clean those up. We'll reattach them. There. Set those in the back. Put this guy down here to do the application of some. On the waist, it is. Oh, this piece is gonna get covered too. Oh well. 79. Here. Go with this little red circle facing up. Basically just goes in this front Good enough. Go over and do the other side. And once this is done, start working on these piston pods. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the two right here, and then I'm going to put it up with a stand to do this side. Really need to get like a tiny test vise for this stuff. It'll make it a lot easier than using it. These are nice, flexible. Your death spice would be a lot sturdier than this. Especially if I want to get into scribing or anything like that, it'd be really nice to have. Go. Holy, that was way too much. Here we go. Just because I'm really scared of damaging this a little bit further, let's reattach it. Actually, might be easier to take this bit off. There we go. Attached. There. So that's all the decals on this done. Actually, this set aside so we can clean up the paint. Oh, I'm actually gonna need that stand though when I do this, but I'm gonna do this backside first. For that, it is 93 and 92. I think these 92s, yeah, we'll also be putting these ones on here. But let's set them aside here for now. Oh, I don't know why I put it on that one. I'm gonna be doing that one for a little bit. Yeah, it's literally, besides like the, as I said, the wing shields that I'm going to be doing off stream, these two pieces should be the last bits needed decals, then we can start putting her all back together. It's pretty soaked through. Let's grab some fresh paper towel. Man, these pretty much just hug this. That's pretty good. I need to apply some on that edge to make it wrap. That shouldn't be a problem. Good. A little extra on that edge. Soften it up here as well. There we go. Got it wrapped around that corner pretty good. Nice. Let's do this side, same one. Yeah, we're moving now. This just 3 on the other side, I think. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, and the one right here too. One more on this side, 3 on the other. That looks good. Maybe down slightly on the side. There we go. It's a little off center, but not too bad. Extra fit right there on the curve. Tug on that edge nicely now. There we go. Now for these two, go right in the middle there. Do these actually have a word written on them? Can't tell. Too small. I can't tell looking up at them up close. Sure as hell aren't going to be able to tell from a distance, so I'm not going to worry about it. I also don't think it's a word. I think it's just like a little dot, dash. Yeah, so we should have this side of both of these done. We can move on, put it on the stand, and do the other side. There we go. I'm calling that good. Go. Get this other side prepping. There we go. All done this side on this one. This will be ready in just a moment. So, to do this face, I think I'm going to put it on a stand. There we go. Should work. This angle, probably. Ooh, excuse me. Keep thinking I need to shift it over one way, but every time I look, take a second look, it's even. Go. Nice. Oh, starting on this guy. There's three. There's one big one near the top, two little ones at the bottom. Let's do these little guys right here. 95 and 96. 95 and 96. On this, they're not all the way down, but that seems like that'd be a pain to balance between the two of them. So I'm just going to go as far down into this corner as I can. I don't think they get covered by anything. It'd be a lot easier to line it up on both sides evenly. If I line it up with this corner rather than up here where it is on the picture. There we go. There we go. Let's do 2 of them, then we can fit-proof them at the same time. Coming along nicely, though. I think I'll have lots of time to probably pose him and show him off once he's all back together. Holy shit, you're being difficult. There we go. It's good. Nice. Now the one at the top. 94. These guys. probably sub in. We got 3 more to do after this one. We can make this water last. And I can't believe this is really good. There's no other ones I'm missing on this? No? Damn, nice. As I said, if I wanted to, I could spend some time decaling these, but those would probably take me in another entire night just to do. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do both of them in one night. So, as I said, I think I'll take care of those off stream. So it's a lot of repetitive work, and it's almost all like real skinny ones. So I think it's something I'll take my time with and do offline. If I did them on stream, I'd feel like I'd have to rush through them. That's not what I want to do. And actually, this is a little bit lower than what it is here. There we go. Oh, that's good. Work fit on these corners so they can soften up. There we go. Wrap around the corners nicely. So that's the missile pod done. Oh, no, I did fit those. Let's give them some extra. It doesn't hurt. There. That side. And that side. Okay, let's do these little ones. Actually, I'm just gonna step up just for a second here. Run a quick ad while I do. Okay. Let's chop off this one too while we're here. And you know what? Let's go for a 3 for clean this guy up. We'll need him too in a second. Waste. Okay. So yeah, these are all the ones that go on the wing shields. Like literally all of these are for the wing shields. I just realized one of these missile pods isn't even going to be attached with the cannons attached. So I forgot the cannons attachment point replaces one of these. What was the edge, was it? Yeah, about there. Cool. Other one. Holy moly. Sliding all over the place. It's good. Nice. Let's get this both fit. Soak time. Nice. So now, the last one, right at the top here. Then after we do this, clean the paint up here, straighten up the edges, and then we're on to reassembly. Pretty sure I'm not forgetting anything. Let me just quickly run through my brain. Nope, I think I have everything pretty much good. Yeah, this is a long journey, but kind of glad I'm glad it's done because it's gonna look awesome when it's all together. But I'm also glad it's done because I need a little break from water sliding. Yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing either Death Scythe Hell or Vidar next. Here we go. keep thinking it's off center, but it's just how the light's hitting it. There we go. Nice sea raptor on the edge. This one is done too. Okay, let's clean up this paint. We'll grab a nice fresh one so we have a sharp edge. Go. Clean it up pretty good. This one's a little more awkward. Doesn't have quite as sharp edges. Most of the other color parts I've done. There we go. Howdy, 16 times a second. How's it going? I am just about to start reassembling everything. Wanted to clean up my little few instances of custom paint here that needs it. Hell yeah. It's all you can ask for sometimes. There we go. Yeah, let's see it right up close to this. This looks pretty good. Edges are definitely a little sketchy. Okay, so let's clean up the area here. Start assembling. So we should actually probably start armoring it up too before we build it. Be easier to then to armor it when it's together. Okay, so scared of dropping it now because the decals might peel. Really need to start getting better at top coating so I don't have to worry about this so much. There we go. Everything up here locked into place. Oh, I didn't. I remember now. There's a reason this doesn't feel super solid. This off. I've got to extend the side bit here. Yeah, this guy right down here. That locks into this side plate and keeps it in place. There we go. A little more stable. Caught it as it was flying away there. There we go. All locked nicely into place. Yeah, it's a lot more stable now with that locking mechanism in place. And let's attach a side skirt. There we go. Side skirt attached. There's no leg armor on this. So, slide this bit back. So the rest of this can rotate again. There we go. This is actually a little unstable. Just set it down for now. Get the other leg armored up. Well, before we let's get this peg out. There we go. All snap together. Side armor. Nice. Other leg on. Have to reinforce it a bit. Okay. These front skirts go back on here. Go. Now to reattach the front of the waist armor, flip this little compartment down. He slaps right into the spot there. And then around the back. Awkward. Do it. Underneath. Slides on here. These bits slide into it. Locked. That one's locked. There we go. Okay, waist armor's on. No. Oh, wrong core fighters in here. Core fighter that we've transformed. I did the decals on it, even though it's gonna get completely covered up. Snap the armor panels on the side of the warfighter. There we go. This. Snaps right down in there. Oh, before we... Ooh. Yeah, I've heard handling resin's a little more... You have to be a lot more careful with it, right? Oh, I guess if it's cured, it's not as bad, but... Ooh, that could be rough. Want to pull these arm joints out. I can attach the chest armor when the time comes. Actually, let's put the chest armor on and then reattach the arms. There we go. Chest armor's locked on nicely. Reattach the arms. Oh, that's awesome. It's nice. That actually sounds like that would work pretty good. If you have it entirely enclosed, you don't really have to worry about it. Okay. And the other shoulder armor. It's on. Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's all the armor. Let's spread the arms a bit so I can have lots of room to lock in the core fighter. And let's flip these forward, so I can slap it on, fit it on here. There we go. Chest is snapped in. Back is snapped in. Now let's attach the backpack. Okay, backpack's inserted. Nice. Attach the missile pods. Go. And I'll put this one on just to show it off, and then we'll take it off and put the mega cannon on. Oh, this side really doesn't want to go back in, does it? There it goes. Okay. So there. Pretty much the whole body, all nicely decaled and detailed. Let's get the cannon on there. So attach the cannon, pull this missile pod out. Oh, smack the camera. Oh, that's probably gonna be all messed up now, isn't it? A little bit. 1 second here. There we go. And this part needs to come off to fit the cannon over it. What, does he still have his stand joint on him? He does. Good. Okay. I don't want to have to try and fiddle with it to fit it on afterwards. And this locks in just like the missile pod does. There. Locked in place. God, that cannon's awesome. Oh. So, let's get him holding it. Handle pulled down. Now, I just gotta find an angle where you can actually hold. Hmm. Oh yeah, bending it back like that might actually be the way. Oh yeah, nice. Like lots of angle to fit in. Get his thumb out of the way. Oh, that armor is actually completely wonky. Hmm. Yeah, this arm really is, shoulder armor really does get in the way here. Let's try this again. There we go. Wow, that's really close, actually. Hold on. I should be angle the shoulder back a little bit. Thumb's getting in the way. Well, we have connection. Nice. Now we just gotta attach the double beam rifle and his fist. That's the other fist. I think so. Oh, maybe I'm mistaken. Oh no, there it is there. I hate how fragile this fist piece is. Does not want to stay in. I'm trying to wrap the thumb around it to keep it in place. But just the small pressure of the thumb on it is enough to make it pop out. Go. Oh, I see. The bottom of the waist armor's getting caught in the barrel. Okay. Let's do some camera adjustments here. Sorry, this is gonna be weird for a bit. Oh. Get some of these pieces out of the way. Oh, there he is in all of his glory. Definitely a beefy boy. Maybe I gotta move this leg out a bit more. Oh, leaning back too much now, though. Oh, his legs are splaying. That's hilarious. Oh, he's going into a squat. It's too much weight. Oh, there he is. All decaled up, all detailed. Custom red detailing on the side of the armor and spots. Big hyper mega cannon, all nicely detailed. And oh, there goes. Definitely a little back heavy. Yeah. All the decals in the back there. Looking good. Oh, falling over backwards again. Yeah, looks pretty spexy. Sazmi in the background there, as you can kind of see. Pretty much all done. Yeah, that actually timing worked out pretty good too. Because I think I'm gonna wrap up there. Oh, sorry, I missed your last couple of messages there. 16 times a second. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it's like an all-in-one disposal thing too. So you can just toss anything else that might be contaminated in there too. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. As I said, I still have these little wing shields, but I'm gonna do those off stream, and then I'll probably take some pictures of him in just CZ form. But it has been fun. This guy took me a while, so I definitely think I'm gonna do for a slightly simpler kit next time. Let me see if I can find someone to raid us into. See if anyone else is doing some gunpla. yeah, thank everyone for joining me. I hope you have a lovely evening and a lovely rest of your week. Take care.